What does it look like for us to let our light shine? I'd like to discuss two specific ways that looks in our life. The first one is in service. Letting our light shine means using our gifts to help others. And last week, Miss Bandy discussed how we use our gifts and why we have those gifts, being created in the image of God and our uniqueness, and the ways we can use that to help spread God's love and to help people understand who we are and what we're created to be. Treating others with kindness, letting our light shine is setting that example of what God's love looks like. How do we respond when people say things that aren't kind? How do we respond when someone's going through a difficult time? Being a light allows us to show God's character in the way that God has provided for us, in the way that we saw Jesus providing in his lifetime. It's the same with us. And also facing difficult situations with love and joy. Letting our light shine shows that we aren't discouraged when things happen that we don't understand because we know who God is. And when we have that positivity and that optimism and just knowing that things will work themselves out, we inspire others and we allow others to share in that hope. And so that's part of how we as individuals let our light shine. Now, another way we let our light shine is in fellowship. 1 John 1:7 says, "But if we are living in the light as God is in the light, then we have fellowship with each other." What does this mean? When we, as Christians, as a family, we're all meant to come together and we don't shine as lights on our own, but we shine together because that's how we have the biggest impact. And so, what does this look like? Number one, building community around God, whether that's church, whether that's here at ICS, whether that's just anywhere where you're playing sports or doing things where you're showing that the heart of everything you do is who God is in his character. Supporting others as they shine God's light. How do we support other people in their talents? And how do we help others to be their best selves? That's part of fellowship. And also inviting people to experience the love of God. As Christians and as followers of God, we're not meant to keep to ourselves and only talk about God when we're at church. We're meant to allow others who haven't experienced that light that is God and the light that moves us to experience that freedom. And so that's something that we should focus on when we think about how we let our light shine as individuals and as a larger body.